Hello everybody, welcome back, and if you're new here, welcome to the channel. So today they finally did it. They buffed Pyre, they buffed Volatility to go with Pyre, but they also did a big nerf to Eye of Infinity, which is going to change up the way that we play. So let's go over these changes and talk about them a little bit. They took Volatility and increased it from 10/20% per point to 15 and 30. They buffed Pyre damage from 81% of spell damage to 105% of spell power. And as Eye of Infinity now generates one essence instead of proccing essence burst from crits. So that's a pretty huge loss and ultimately also nerfs scintillation for us. So what does this mean? This means that most likely, pending sims to determine this for sure, we're going to be incentivized to use Pyre, Causality, Ever-Burning Flames, and Volatility in AoE scenarios if the build that they're intending us to do pans out to sim the best. So you'd swap from Feed the Flames to Ever-Burning Flames in the bottom left of the talent tree, down here. You would swap from Eye of Infinity to Causality, so Essence abilities reduce the remaining cooldown of Eternity Surge by 1 second. Potentially, you might stay with Eye of Infinity just to keep filling your essences to be able to cast more essence spending abilities. Who knows? We have to sim to find out. And most likely you'd take Volatility in high AoE scenarios and drop Titanic Wrath. So these changes are going to make us more viable and higher bursts in AoE, but it's going to feel worse in our single target and cleave because of the unintentional nerfs through the change to Eye of Infinity. The biggest one that I see staying as is Eye of Infinity, continuing to take Eye of Infinity over Causality, because being able to generate more essences and spend more essence spenders just is good. Even though our big damage does come from Eternity Surge, I don't know if Causality would necessarily take over. We definitely lose value in Feed the Flames, since we're going to have less Essence Bursts just in general now. So Ever-Burning Flame may very well take over. And Titanic Wrath was already losing value, but now that we're spending less Essence Bursts, it has even less value. So using Volatility to go with the buff to Pyre probably makes sense. Again, we need to sim to find out for certain, but just off a snap reaction based off of what this should mean, these are probably intended changes and how they want us to play the class in AoE scenarios. We'll find out for sure though once some of the theory crafters run some sims and tell us what the results mean. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.